And while Labor's well and truly confirmed its big government instincts, the most radical change it's planning remains a constitutionally entrenched Indigenous voice to the Parliament that will divide our country by race and make government decision-making even more harder and more constipated by giving Indigenous people a virtual veto over what government does. Labor wants to give the Voice campaign a big push, as the budget shows. There's $75 million to prepare for next year's promised referendum. Now, that includes $50 million for the Electoral Commission to get ready, plus another $16 million for the AEC to enrol more Indigenous voters. Now, $16 million for people who rightly already should be enrolled. Then there's $7 million for a so-called National Indigenous Australians Agency, whatever that is, to support the referendum. It says including special advisory groups to engage with stakeholders and $6 million to start the so-called Makarrata truth-telling process. As well, donations to award Indigenous constitutional recognition, so donations for the Voice, well, that'll be tax deductible. Now, don't hold your breath waiting for anyone or any organisation that opposes the Voice to get the same taxpayer advantage. This whole portfolio is now riddled with politically correct partisanship, with last night's new spending including $105 million to help Aboriginal people respond to climate change, including a Torres Strait Climate Change so-called Centre of Excellence and a Climate Warriors training program. Honestly, you can't make this stuff up. Abusing the taxpayer to fund just one side of contentious issues looks like becoming a hallmark of this increasingly, obviously, left-wing Labor government. So much for the safe change the Prime Minister promised before the election.